All right, folks, happy Sunday. Hope it's been a blessed weekend. We got to run through this one rather quickly because I know you got church. I know you got football. You're hanging out with the family. I'm going to make it quick. I'm just finishing up my first cup of coffee, and it is a casual Sunday. So I am wearing the David Schwartz Simpsons character shirt for my good buddy Chris. So huge shout out to you, Chris. Thank you, brother. Right on into the charts, guys. Let's take a look here. Bitcoin just chopping sideways. The crypto market really just hanging out here this weekend. We'll see if we get any sort of movement into the weekly close. That'll be coming in here a little bit later today. 2,200 for Ethereum and XRP, just under 62 cents. So the market's kind of just hanging out sideways. Haven't really had much action this weekend. Now, I wanted to share this perspective from someone who is chiming in on the next 90 days, what we're looking at with the ETFs. What we see right here, he's expecting the SEC to deny the ARK ETF application on January 10th. Now, this is when the next deadlines are coming up, right? It's about January 5th through the 10th. There's a couple different deadlines coming up during that window of opportunity. We have to watch out for this, though, because even if we do get some ETFs approved, this could still be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. We've been watching out for that, but especially if we get a denial, we could see the price come back. And then we see ARK refile, all applications approved by March 15th, which is the real deadline for BlackRock and others. So that is right, folks. If you actually look at the deadlines, the final ones, many of them are coming up in March. I believe maybe he's suggesting that the ARK ETF will get denied on January 10th because that's the final date for ARK. I'll have to go back and check that. But the only reason why I wanted to share this, because you have the halving, and then the NGU sequence initiates one more major test of conviction, incoming, stay solvent. I just wanted to highlight that because no matter how this plays out, watch for the buy the rumor, sell the news. Watch for a few get approved, a couple get denied. Maybe they all get approved and we still get a sell-off, right? Or we get a big denial, and watch for that pullback, and make sure that you stay liquid. Make sure you stay solvent. Don't put all your money into the meme coins, and be ready to ride out the rest of this winter. Now, this is what we're starting to see, though, more and more, is the Ripple case being cited in all these reports and documents in the historical ruling from Judge Torres, and I just love to see it. Rohitku shares this one. December 2023 Q4 report cites notable XRP victory plus BlackRock ETF will allow new period of Bitcoin adoption plus extraordinary new heights. And they specifically mention what happened to gold, as I've brought it back to, gold after it got its spot ETF did a 5x, silver did a 10x. I think that cryptocurrency can do even more. I don't know about Bitcoin. The program's not working out too well. In fact, I wanted to show you guys this before I continue. I retweeted this one out today. If you're wondering how that Bitcoin program's working out, not working out so well, on-chain fees are $41. That's right. And, well over $30, even if you want to send it low priority. How is this the future of finance, right? Most folks don't have $30 to their name in some of these countries that we're supposed to go be helping out. And that's why I've always leaned into, XRP and Ripple, XLM Stellar, some of these other projects that are actually getting something done that can change the world. As I've always said, Bitcoin, it's not that I'm against it. It's just, it doesn't actually solve any of humanity's big problems. Yes, you have a decentralized currency that is relatively expensive to move, relatively slow to move. But sure, I guess it's achieved peer-to-peer cash in a slow, expensive fashion. Will it be a store of value? That's yet to be seen. And as I covered last night in the interview with Patrick Riley, if you missed that one, he predicts, as I do too, that eventually we could see XRP surpass Bitcoin. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. Now, on the other program with Ethereum, we have Laura the Shin interviewing. This is James Seyfert, who is the ETF expert working for Bloomberg Intelligence, and he covers everything in regards to the ETFs. And they're having a conversation about the SEC backing down on Ethereum. Bloomberg's James Seyfert spills on the Unchained podcast that Ethereum futures with Ethereum future ETFs already approved, the SEC might be subtly pivoting to conceding that Ethereum is a commodity. Well, we know they definitely don't want to come and answer that question. We know they definitely don't want to talk about Ethereum. But digital asset investor chimes in. He says, quote, "It's not worth their energy to fight this Ethereum." The translation: "It's not worth the SEC's energy to fight fraud, money laundering, corruption, bribes, lies, illegal securities offerings, and the biggest financial scandal in the history of finance. Laura the Shill Shin knows all about it too. Senator Warren, where's that anti-crypto army on Ethereum? Nowhere to be seen." And so, yeah, maybe Ethereum will continue to get that free pass. Maybe they will eventually approve that spot Ethereum ETF. That's great. Have fun. Let me know how the program works out. What I'm excited to see is this EVM sidechain coming in for the XRPL, where you can take any ERC20 token, any EVM smart contract, and come settle it on the XRP ledger, settling with XRP as the settlement currency for that sidechain. Why play around? Why spend? I guess we need to make a Bitcoin sidechain. Get Bitcoin over here too, so folks don't have to spend $40 to send their Bitcoin. Unbelievable. But speaking of working with the government, we know about Ethereum, we know about the SEC. Now we get to see this one coming out here just yesterday. Tether. Gotta love it. Tether has onboarded the FBI and Secret Service. New partnerships. How about that, folks? Yeah, and we've been covering this. You know, they're very happy to come in here. They just did the largest freeze ever. Tether froze wallets on the U.S. sanctions list last week and claims to have frozen 435 million Tether so far. In a recent letter shared with the U.S. legislators, Tether CEO has elaborated on his methods to prevent unsavory individuals from using the company's USDT stablecoins, including by onboarding the Secret Service and the FBI to the company's platform. Now, what is just so funny about this is how, this crypto space, has been propped up by Tether, and the stable coins that have propped up Bitcoin have propped up Ethereum on top of the free pass. And now we're seeing it really get unveiled. The fact that Tether and a lot of these cryptos have been working hand in hand. All of the exchanges they're passing everything over. We just covered yesterday how Uphold, they're delisting a bunch of cryptos as they try to get regulatory approval up there in Canada, And, the thing is, this is to be expected. This is the future. If we want to get adopted, we have to be in compliance. The hypocrisy and the joke about this whole thing is that they came after a company like Ripple that was trying to do the right thing, trying to work, trying to implement Bank Secrecy Act, and they already did after the 2015 settlement. And then we get the SEC attacking us. Does the SEC want to go after Ethereum? Absolutely not. Do we want to actually provide stablecoin legislation? Maybe. We're not going to get it done this year. Probably won't get it done next year, but maybe after the next election, we'll get the stablecoin legislation done. In the meantime, you're seeing Binance come in, bend over, give $4 billion to Secretary Treasury Janet Yellen. You're seeing Tether come in a major way and freeze all this. And I've always said, if you feel the need to have a transaction off the record, well, there's only been one option for me other than cash, of course. But, they want to get rid of cash. But for me, if they want to tell us how to live, they want to try to shut us down, and we want censorship-free, censorship-resistant currency. For me, it's always been in the form of a precious metal. But anyways, we continue to see this. This is actually good. This is good. Maybe Tether's going to come around here, and as many have speculated, maybe they are best buddies with the Federal Reserve, with the elite, obviously working with the FBI and the Secret Service now. Another good partnership for Tether. We'll continue to watch that one. Now, as far as XRP's movements coming up here, folks, be ready. I get it. It's funny. I read all my comments on TikTok. I read them on YouTube. And I just get a kick out of it because the comments on TikTok have been hilarious to me. Literally every single one. What was one this morning? This guy is the worst person speaking on crypto I've ever seen. That was one of the comments that I got this morning. And it's just like all hate on XRP and on me. That's fine. I see something in the charts that's coming that's going to be very exciting, that is going to be a life-changing move for XRP, and that's the very same thing here that Crypto Insight UK sees. We are sitting at the bottom of the XRP Bitcoin range. It looks as if it's only a matter of time for XRP to make an 88% move versus Bitcoin. The real fun begins if we can break and hold above the top gray box, though. If we can break this box, we could see a move up to 1,500% versus Bitcoin. have ourselves a good time. What do you say? 88% to 1,559%. That's quite a range. Anywhere in between there sounds pretty good, and I think that would just be the start of the party. Continuing on, SEC versus Ripple lawsuit update. On the 12th of February, we get the remedies briefing begins. On the 13th of March, we get the SEC files their remedies brief. On the 12th of April, Ripple submits their opposition. And then on the 29th of April, the SEC will reply. So it looks like unless we get some sort of settlement, this thing's pushed out till the end of April. That's looking us right into May. But that's perfect timing for that Bitcoin halving. By then, I'm sure we'll already have some ETFs approved, and we already will be well on our way into this next bull run. And so everything, all the stars are aligning. You don't need to do a riddle. You don't need to decode it. It's just simple. The Bitcoin halving is coming up here in April. We have the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit about to settle up, or probably be done by next year for sure. I mean, that was one of the predictions from Ripple. Stuart Alderati, general counsel, is that the Ripple case will end in 2024. All this gets put behind us. We have the Bitcoin halving, and then you're going to start to see U.S. institutions, banking partners with Ripple. They're going to be able to start acquiring more XRP if they need to, or if they already acquired some and they want to start using it, they're going to be able to do so after this is put behind them. So a big moment is incoming for XRP. I know it's frustrating. We're starting to see all these meme coins popping off here and there, and we got to respect the pump. Have fun, your little memes, little good time. That's fine. I don't play around. I don't try to chase the gains on the memes. I get the idea. Let me take $1,000 and I'll throw $100 at 10 different projects, throw it against the wall and see what sticks. Okay, you catch 10x. What difference does that make? You please remember this, guys. When you see someone on Twitter talking about, oh, I just made 1,000, I made 100x on my crypto, my meme coin. You invested $50. I mean, relatively speaking, you you didn't accomplish anything. Okay, maybe that could be a little vague, but unless it's consistent, repeatable, and scalable, you don't have a real strategy. So I just say that to remind our community, don't fall for the FOMO, don't be chasing the green candles, and invest in what you believe in. If you want to go gamble a little bit too, God bless you, have fun. Pray and ask for forgiveness after. And, if you can stack some more XRP trade meme coins, then do your deal. But I just see a setup here where the rest of the space is really starting to ramp up here. Watch out for that Black Swan season. We got a couple systemic events probably coming our way. Those are going to be huge, massive generational wealth buying opportunities. I'm staying liquid. I'm going to execute. And we're going to watch this party get started here. This next bull run's already here. There'll be a couple bumps along the way. We'll see where we close out this weekly chart this week. If we can close above 41,000, that would remain very good. Very strong posture right now for Bitcoin and XRP. But we'll be watching it. We have another exciting week coming up. And if you guys appreciate all the updates, what we're doing here, I'm going to put a link up here for subscribing, another link for watching a video. And we did an interview last night with Patrick Riley, Reaper Financial. If you want to learn more about what they're building out over there, it was a fun conversation. And we got more content coming your way. I'm dropping another tactical wealth lesson for the private community. If you want access to that, go to my website, zachrector.com. You sign up through Patreon to get access to Discord. And right now we are running a 13% discount through the end of this year. You sign up for a 1-year membership, save 13% on your fees, and get tapped in with one of the best communities in the digital asset and wealth creation space. I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless you all.